And we are live. All right. Hi, Withered.
Hey.
I should probably make sure that they could hear you. Let me make sure. Yes, they can hear you. Okay. Hey everyone, does the audio sound good whenever the stream catches up? We're waiting on Cryo, by the way.
You seem to have moved a bit closer to your mic, but like to me everything's okay. I don't know, chat. You tell me. Okay, only now is chat seeing us, so.
Yeah, only now. So, I mean, I am kind of like, I do move a lot when I talk, so that might be why. Plus, I was readjusting, so I might have gotten a little too close by accident.
Nah, you're good. Chat, it's time for peak. We're talking about 14 Fury. Ritos just launched his 14 Fury video. Today's gonna be wild.
Actually, yeah, no. Everyone in chat, tell me where you're from. Hey, Cryo's here.
Yo, Cryo.
Hey, Cryo.
What's up?
You're here right on time.
We got Crying Item here right on time, right as we start this
Literally not late.
You were literally here exactly at 3.
No, you're like perfect timing. Like you're genuinely just perfect timing.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen with y'all so we can. So okay, everyone, we're gonna react to Ritos' video first. I do have permission from Ritos to do that.
Okay, good, because I do need to watch that.
And then we are going to discuss some more about 14 Theory and answer any questions that anyone may have about it. So I need to share the screen with the Discord real quick. And if anyone notices a considerable drop in quality, please let me know.
If it ends up lacking you, then I can stream it instead.
You're withering. You're withering.
Am I withering?
You're withering. No.
I have spread the withered curse. The curse of wither.
Okay, let me know when y'all are in here.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Okay, so are you, okay,
yeah, I'm ready.
I'm gonna make sure. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to unmute. That's right.
Yeah, you should probably.
Yeah, that's kind of important. That's kind of important.
Yeah, it's kind of important to the video, you know, to reacting to a video made by the Ritos.
Only a little bit. Only a little bit.
Only a little. Okay, let's do this. All right, so Ritos, let's do this.
Whoa.
Somebody discovered something in Ultimate Custom Night that might finally tell us definitively who is
Raise that volume.
For it.
I can't
Who's
hear.
the one
I can't
behind
hear shit.
everything?
Sorry.
Who
I can hear
is
pretty
the
good.
one
Can you turn
should
stream
not
volume
have
up?
killed? And believe it or not,
Yeah, but only by a little bit. It's
to
because I'm on my PC
slices,
speakers.
Put on your aprons and let's bake ourselves a theory. Ultimate Custom Night is one of the most debated FNaF games to this day. But not all of its aspects are so hotly debated.
Which is really
all,
weird.
99%
It seems
of FNaF
pretty
fans
simple.
agree that the whole
To be
point of
honest.
Ultimate Custom Night
We just
is William
overcomplicated
Afton
like
is being
the idiots we are.
tortured
Yeah, no, we just overcomplicated. I don't know. Also, my God, I hate this jump scare.
Bro,
I'm at work.
Good, you
Oh,
we're,
hey,
we're
T-Dread's here.
streaming right now, bro.
T-Dread, aren't you at work?
Yeah,
Yes.
Peter, aren't you? The crappy mobile audio is all we need.
Bro, who gives a damn about work? We're talking 14 Theory right now. What else matters?
Okay, now I need to move my little PNG now because T-Dread joined.
Dude, it's dead in here. It's actually no one's here, bro. I'll hang up when someone comes in.
Also,
I just view Raven. Get out.
I just realized something. Hold on, let me. I need to turn off T-Dread's Nightbot from the last stream.
Oh, Nightbot, you.
No.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Viewers, I'll stream. I'll vlog. Join it.
T-Dreads, tell Nightbot to insert FNAF 1 jump scare sound off.
T-Dread's bot is now turned off. You're not getting any promotion, T-Dread.
We killed him! Hooray! The witch is dead.
T-Dread bot. T-Dread bot is dead.
The witch is dead.
The witch is dead.
Nightbot, no.
Okay, back to Ritos.
Had it coming.
some sort of memory purgatory for the foreseeable future.
This is the most annoying
All of
part
his
of the video.
worst deeds are being thrown back at him to make him suffer for what he did.
Also
And
stream
that's
the
that was a nice
audio for the
10
video
seconds
good.
ago.
understandable
Alright,
to
see you,
get
T-Dread.
to. The big debate comes into who's
bye.
doing this. Who's
Why is he
capable
playing a
creating this
montage of the
format,
worst
and
FNAF
in
game
what
jump
form
scares, by the
are
way?
they? Because there
Yeah,
are
true,
a few
true.
options in front of us.
It goes
and
on for
plenty of
so long, it's like a
candidates who would
minute
like
of
to make
this.
William suffer. Now, many people
It's
just
so
assume
bad.
Hold on, actually, how
No,
long
that's-
was
that's
that?
amazing.
Hold on, wait, how long was that actually?
No, that might be the best part of the video.
Wait,
half a minute.
Yeah, it's like half a minute.
Starts at like 29.
Future. All of his worst deeds are being thrown back.
Right,
at him
Toes, you're
to
being
make him suffer
criticized.
for what he did. And that's all pretty well
That's
established.
No,
not
no,
right.
no.
It's
Keep this up. Do this for in every video from now on.
Doing this.
Please
Who's
do.
capable of
Hold on, I have to
creating
see when
more
this
jump
stops.
And in what form are they?
It
Because
started
there
at 29.
Are a few options in front of
It
us.
stops at
and
float.
plenty
It
of
starts- it
candidates
stops
who
at,
would
like,
to make William
50
suffer.
something, like
now,
55.
Many people
Like
Okay,
52.
it's about 23 seconds.
Okay, let's actually get into the video. Let's get to the
Okay,
video.
let's get into the video. Okay, serious time now.
just assume that Golden Freddy is the one doing Ultimate Custom Night. After all, the final cutscene of the game is Golden Freddy twitching and fading into the distance, as if to say we're going to be here forever. Golden Freddy is also the only unkillable animatronic. You can collect a death coin during a run of Ultimate Custom Night and use it to disable one animatronic, killing them. But if you try to use this on Golden Freddy, not only does it not work, but a custom
I just noticed that.
occurs. The only time in the game that you can see this. And I would say that a majority of people do believe that Golden Freddy is the one behind Ultimate Custom Night, but it's not agreed upon, nor is it confirmed. Some people believe that this final cutscene is just whoever is doing Ultimate Custom Night reminding William of all of the terrible things he did, starting all the way back to his negligence leading to the death of the crying child. Sure, Michael Afton was the one that put him in there, but William should have been watching his damn kids. All this to say, Golden Freddy being the conductor of Ultimate Custom Night, while heavily speculated, is not confirmed.
You know, can we just like all agree that welcome back, TJ?
He always
get back from work.
I got another 30 seconds.
Okay,
14 seconds, in fact. Stay on for 14 seconds and leave.
Yeah, 14 seconds and then just disappear.
Okay, wait. Rytos, you should have played that montage for 14 seconds.
Yeah, you should have, Rytos. What a loss. What a loss, truly.
T-Dread, you need to make a 14 Theory song. So I can make it my outro.
Maybe, dude. I'm still working on Andrew. I'm still finding the right beat for Andrew's Adventure Spirit.
Who is Adventure Spirit?
I'm trying to think. Am I gonna do it in like Pop Smoke style or Juice WRLD style?
Yes. No, this is a Pop Smoke one.
Yeah, that's definitely a Pop Smoke.
Juice WRLD could have 14.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay, continue.
But
then again,
what style
to
is
fit this argument,
DCI?
Golden Freddy is a vessel, not a spirit. So whether or not Golden Freddy's vessel is hosting the spirit who's behind Ultimate Custom Night, we still have to agree upon what spirit is behind Ultimate Custom Night. And for the most part, there's really three major candidates that people bring up in these debates. One of the least argued for, but most narratively satisfying options is Michael Afton.
Also, I'm just quickly pausing. Chat, I will be responding to all of your messages after we react to this.
Yeah,
so trust me, I'm not ignoring anyone. I will be going back through the comments to respond to everyone.
In every
we need to talk about the message I just saw from DJ Music Man.
So it's fitting
that's so funny.
Yeah, no, I saw that too, and that's why I was like, I will be responding to that in a minute.
No,
that's funny as shit.
We'll get there, DJ Music Man.
We'll get there, DJ Music Man. We'll get there.
The series is Michael Afton running the game.
Music Man! Oh no, it's back! It's back!
The entire series. So him finally successfully doing that is narratively satisfying. But frankly, there's not a lot of evidence pointing to Michael being the one doing Ultimate Custom Night, outside of narrative satisfaction, which is subjective and not evidence. You can use how well it fits into a narrative as support for your argument, but it should never be the basis. And I'm not saying it is for Michael. There is
Ryan Toast is in the chat.
Hey, Ryan Toast. Of the three candidates I'm going to bring up,
yo, what's up, Ryan Toast?
I'm going to scream. Ryan Toast is in my chat.
Especially the Nightmare animatronics. So if he's the one creating it, he would have had to see the animatronics. But that can be explained by the way that Ultimate Custom Night works. It's theorized based on what we know from the books that the way Ultimate Custom Night works is it's a conglomeration of the memories of William Afton and whoever is doing this, using both of their memories to force William to suffer. And sure,
I know that's not his actual birth name, it's just funny.
No, it is now.
But William Afton has also seen all of these animatronics. So as long as the person doing this is at least partly using William Afton's memory, which seems to be likely, then that isn't really an argument for only Michael Afton. Just an argument that Michael Afton could be a candidate. So, speaking of books, who's our next candidate? None other than Andrew. Andrew is a character from the Fazbear Fright series.
Okay, now that we're moving on to Andrew, do we want to talk about Michael Vengeful Spirit for a little bit? Like, get our opinions on it, what we think about it.
What's there to say? It's mid.
Yeah, it's wrong. No, I think he put it best. The only thing it has going for it is narrative satisfaction, and that's not enough.
No, it doesn't. That's not narratively satisfying, because that's character
I also don't really agree it's narratively satisfying. But, like, I also don't think we have a great grasp of who Michael really is. I don't know. I've never been down with Vengeful Mike.
Yeah,
Vengeful Mike sucks.
Why are you?
I should have confronted.
Stop doxing.
Stop
doxing Rytos.
Yeah, stop doxing Rytos.
Now he's about to talk about Andrew.
Yeah, now
And
he's about to talk about Andrew. So let's get through this section. We will talk about Andrew.
That's gonna be my next video entirely. So
Mute
that's
this
gonna
section.
be a
Mute
goddamn
this section.
Just mute it. Just...
No, let it run.
Stories.
No.
And he's
Let's
got
actually
some
watch.
pretty strong evidence.
14 theory.
conceptually
Here,
for doing
right
Ultimate
toast. Let's make a
Custom,
deal. I'm
mainly down to
making
the
a
fact
shit
that in the
post
Faster Fight story,
where I
the
make
man-
an entire pop song about Andrew being the vengeful spirit. And next time you mention the word Andrew in your video, you have to play like 1 second from it, but there's no context.
Yeah, that's easy.
Just play going. Andrew is a vengeful spirit.
And it cuts off.
Which is don't even give it a chance.
Don't even give credit to where you could find it, just that alone.
Jake and another boy called Andrew is the vengeful spirit.
Yeah, anytime you say Andrew, just replace it with TD singing it. Shit, I might do that.
I might do that. Put me on vocals, right?
You can get a verse, right? Ryan, DM me if you want a verse.
Put me on vocals.
Dude, there's no way Ryan Toast is hopping on this.
No, that's fire. Let that happen. Make that happen.
Right, Toast. Let me get a feature.
Let me get a
feature.
Give me the mic.
Andrew is the vengeful spirit. T-Dread's feet, Ryan Toast.
Let's go.
All right, serious times. Andrew time. All right.
From 1280, Andrew is essentially doing Ultimate Custom Night on William. The story follows William being rescued from the FNaF 6 fire and brought to a hospital.
Talk with
Oh,
someone.
of course
you
I get
love
an
about
ad.
flu and COVID vaccine and
Ads.
Ads.
And
Get your
everyone
vaccines,
he's
guys.
dead.
I'm
He's a
watching
burnt
Snap
corpse
Series.
in a hospital bed, but somehow he's still alive. There seems to be 2 consciousnesses inside of his brain when scanned, and whenever they try to kill him, some ghost of a little boy stops them in some way. At the end of the story, though, he's wheeled to a Fazbear Entertainment warehouse, and he just kind of explodes onto a bunch of merchandise, infecting all of it with his agony. But we cut later to the
I
epilogues,
can't believe
where we
that's
see
real.
the point of view of
It
this
is.
little boy,
You gotta deal
Andrew.
with it.
A spirit
I know
who,
it's
by the
real.
time we meet
It
him in the
just
epilogue,
bothers me.
doesn't remember exactly why, but knows that he hated William Afton so much that he wanted to keep him alive to make him suffer as long as possible. Which, like, that's just Ultimate Custom Night, right? Like, keeping someone alive for the express purpose of torturing them forever. And if we had full confirmation that all of these books are 100% within the game's timeline, then this would be a settled case. We could just say that Andrew is doing Ultimate Custom Night and move on. But there's one major problem with this. There is not
Andrew
a
is the
single
vengeful
piece of
spirit.
evidence in any of the FNaF games that Andrew exists at all. The closest we've ever gotten is actually in one of the
Clearly, he
most
never
recent
found
FNaF
my
games,
song
FNaF
embedded in
Into
the
Pit
game
from
files.
Mega Cat Studios. In that game,
Say after the video
recreating
about
one of the
Andrew.
first
We'll
Fazbear
get there.
Fright stories, not only does it mention things that appear in the epilogues, like the ball pit and there's an Eleanor minigame, but we
Yo, actually,
literally-
how'd you get that? That's a sick render.
That's probably in the files.
Probably.
It's from the GIF. It's from the GIF that you see when you walk away from the ball pit.
You know, that's a
No, we're
really
gonna have
nice
to-
render.
If he brings up what I think he's about to bring up,
It's
we're gonna
so
have some
peak.
words.
So peak. I love Into the Pit. Into the Peak. Such a good game.
All right,
Except no
let's see
war.
what he brings up. And we'll see Cry and
I mean, he's
just have
gonna
a
bring up
meltdown.
the Stitch Wraith. No, it's not a meltdown. It's just one of the things that always bothers me.
All right, a crash out. There you go.
we see the Stitch Wraith, the thing that Jake and
All right,
Andrew's
pause
soul
it.
are inside of.
Oh,
Outside
crap,
of
I was
Oswald-
taking a sip of my drink.
Now, let's talk about the Stitch Wraith for a second, because for
Oh,
all
here it
intents,
comes.
yeah, TD knows what's happening.
Where's the battery?
But for all intents and purposes, Andrew should not be in that thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Andrew shouldn't.
because it's one of two things. You could make two arguments. The first argument is you could say that the battery isn't there, and the battery is specifically what Andrew is possessing, so Andrew can't possibly be there. Or if you think that's bullshit, then you have to think about like the timeline, right? And the most feasible time for the Stitch Wraith to be looking through Oswald's window is like post epilogues, right? When the Stitch Wraith like goes into the ball pit and he like interacts with everyone's memories. It kind of feeds into loop theory and all that, right?
But not only that, like with Stitch Wraith, you need the battery to power the Stitch Wraith
Yeah.
anyway. So
But
like
you
Andrew
could make
has
the
to be there.
argument. You could make the argument that they like forgot the battery, which I think is a bad argument, but whatever.
Right, just brought up a good point. Why is he just floating on the second floor?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's
Good
actually
point.
a good point. Like, how is he doing that? Dude, imagine you just like put a ladder there and just climbed up and just stares there.
But like my
No,
point
he
is,
just has really long legs.
either this guy has no battery, so Andrew can't be there, or this is taking place post epilogues, so Andrew can't be there.
This is Eleanor holding a comically large puppet on her hands with just like a massive. Like, hi, look, it's the Stitch Wraith.
Stitch Wraith is like got some stilts or something.
Yeah. Anyway,
all right.
this appearance is weird, and I made a whole video about it because it bothers me.
Yeah, no, it bothers me too.
In a
Let's
rare
keep going.
Easter egg. So like that's Andrew existing in the games, but then we have to have the whole debate on if Into the Pit is a separate series of games from the mainline Steel Wool and Scott Cawthon games. We don't know, it's technically unclear. So because there's ambiguity, Andrew is just a candidate who doesn't have any evidence in these Scott/Steel Wool games. So who's our last candidate then? Cassidy.
Okay, let's talk about Andrew for a second.
So
Alright,
here's
More
Sounds
likely
the
than
thing.
Mike.
So here's the thing about Andrew, right?
Okay.
If Tails Games is real, then that kind of makes Andrew real by proxy, right?
Yeah,
of
because of frailty.
Which is so stupid. That
I
bothers me
love
to
you,
no end.
frailty, Stitchline.
Frailty, why do you have to be one of the only good stories? You make me want to hate
Frailty
you.
is like,
But you're like one of
Eleanor.
the few stories that's actually like well written. You bother me. Anyway,
Another thing in favor of Andrew is that YouTuber T Dreads.
shut the fuck up. So, okay, question though.
Yeah.
If Andrew is the vengeful spirit, then what happens to Cassidy?
It's like you could
UCN
say.
descent. UCN descent. No, I'm kidding.
What the
He
fuck
would
is
be
a
like UCN
UCN
duo.
descent?
Yeah, what's UCN descent? I haven't heard of that. What?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
People hate me for like playing devil's advocate with this, but it's essentially like it's UCN duo where we've got Andrew and Cassidy doing UCN. Like Cassidy joins in because she's like tethered to William after like FNaF 6, which goes against like all my
Yeah.
personal beliefs.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I
let's
don't
roll
like
with it.
that.
And they're both there, and then Cassidy talks to Old Man Consequences, leave the demon to his demons, rest your own soul, and that's her going into the lake is leaving. And that's the Golden Freddy cutscene that we see at the end of the game. It's her twitching away into the darkness to leave Ultimate Custom Night and let Andrew do his stuff. And
Nah, I
dissent
don't
is
like
because they
that.
like disagree on what they're doing in UCN or whatever. At least that's how I understand it. Or such FNaF theories. I know you're watching. I know I probably got this horrendously wrong. Roast me. I don't care.
r/FNAF theories. If he got it right and you guys believe that, you're stupid. Fight me.
They're
Follow me on
stupid
Twitter.
anyway, but they're stupid.
Well,
anyway,
yeah,
but
they're
I
dumb
appreciate
anyway,
it.
but like, fight me.
I
They're
appreciate,
on the Reddit.
you guys. I appreciate every single one of you except for that one guy. You know who you are.
Wait, no, put him
That
on
one
blast.
guy, you know
Put him
who
on
you
blast.
are.
Put him on blast.
No, I just said that. I don't know who I'm talking about.
Oh, shit. Okay, but what's it called? If Andrew is real, then we have to answer where Cassidy is. And like the most logical answer to me is Cassidy Receiver at that point, right?
Exactly. That's the only
But if
thing that makes
Cassidy
sense.
Receiver is real, then like what happened to the crying child?
Not only that,
Are
but
we
like the
saying
rest of the MCI.
Are we
'cause,
saying
like,
there's two happiest days? Like is
No,
that like the
FNaF
natural
World-
progression? Yeah,
No,
like FNAF
World
World's
is-
happiest day.
But FNaF
And-
World isn't Happiest Day. It's its own thing.
But you're making
Yeah,
happiest
like,
day
yeah,
though.
like that's
You're
what I'm
literally
saying.
making
Though.
it.
Like
Yeah,
is
you're
FNAF
making
World
the
for Crying
happiest day
Child
and
and is for FNAF 3 for Cassidy, and then Andrew's Vengeful Spirit in Ultimate Custom Night? Like, is that how that works?
I guess it's like you freak.
Listen to me, Withered Circle.
Let me.
The young man Scott Cawthon, the young Scott Cawthon was like, "Hey guys, I used the next game to clear up mysteries from the previous game." And after FNAF 4, where it says "I'll put you back together," he cranks out FNAF World. So the thing getting put back together with Happiest Day is Crying Child, Cope, and Seethe.
I'm gonna have to make a Cassidy Receiver video.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna have to.
I'm bringing like in my next video after this Lefty DCI video going up tomorrow. Shameless plug, everyone go watch it. It's going up tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. Go watch it. 2 hours from now, 26 hours from now. Go watch it. In a few weeks.
Dude's really just jacking my views right now.
26 hours from now. Anyway, I have to bring up Cassidy Receiver in that video. I have to bring up Andrew as a whole. I have to bring up 2 happiest days, one in FNAF World, one in FNAF 3. It's gonna be a goddamn mess. Like it's possible, right? I can't deny the possibility of Andrew. I just don't like it.
I have a personal theory. I brought it up to you. Whether I don't know if I brought it up to you, TJ and Cryo, but I have my personal theory where FNAF is split into 3 sections. FNAF 1 through 3 is Cassidy Receiver. FNAF 1 through UCN is Cassidy Vengeful Spirit, and then FNAF 1 to now is Andrew Vengeful Spirit.
What?
So are you saying that
No.
Cassidy Receiver was like the original? Like,
Yes, that was the original.
and then post FNAF 3 it changed to Cassidy.
Oh, yeah, because
And
Blood
then it
Victim didn't
changed
exist
back.
for
yet.
Cassidy. And then Andrew showed up, and then he wrote Andrew, and it's like, okay, now Cassidy Receiver's back.
Yes.
There's two happiest days. Andrew
Really?
is the vengeful spear.
Okay, well, let's keep reacting.
Yeah, let's keep
Yeah,
reacting.
let's keep going.
Everyone
Let's
was
stop
waiting
talking
for
Let's
about
just get it
this.
over
Cassidy is a
with.
big
Bastard
mystery for a
Andrew.
lot of fans, understandably so. Because similar to Andrew, Cassidy doesn't technically have any evidence linking them to any of the games.
Oh, yeah.
We don't even know Cassidy's gender, but there are a couple of very
Yes, we do.
Oh my god, not another ad!
I don't want to wash my hair. I want to watch
pieces of
14
evidence to
Theory.
consider when considering the game's
Everyone in
title.
the chat,
Firstly, the
make sure you
security logbook,
moisturize.
something that came out alongside these FNAF games. And in that security logbook, we get a conversation from what seems to be between three speakers. Someone who writes in red ink, Mike, likely Michael Afton, judging from what he knows and what he draws, someone who speaks with faded text on the page, and someone who speaks through manipulating the text on the page. I won't tread over old ground. This book has been covered a lot. I myself made a video on this book not only a couple months ago, which you can find right here. Long story short, in my opinion, the evidence in front of
I
us
didn't see an
suggests that
iCard.
the three speakers are
I also
Michael
think you
Afton,
pointed
the
the wrong
faded
way.
text is Cassidy, and the manipulated text is the crying child, who recently, through theories by Hyperdroid and others, have been probably settled on Dave. But notably, that person named Cassidy is also missing some memories
broke,
and
right,
believes
Toast?
their
Don't
name
make fun of
belongs
me.
on a tombstone. And their name Cassidy isn't just something fans made up overnight. Scott Cawthon himself, in a Reddit post, hinted at the fact that Cassidy is important to the lore. Now we're going to Reddit. Mark knows to run away. In a Reddit post Scott Cawthon made, teasing the fact that they picked a script for the FNAF movie a long time ago, he showcased a
Right,
bunch
Toast
of
forgot the
scripts that
card.
didn't make the final cut. Scripts that they
This is
made,
something
but
else I have
decided
to bring up in
against.
that
Some of
video.
them are very funny, like Plushies Take Manhattan. Scott, please make that movie. Hire Jim Henson Company, but like specifically the
FNAF
Muppet.
2 movie.
One of
True.
those scripts
Yeah, no, that would
they
be a
turned down
golden
was
funny
codenamed
movie.
Cassidy.
Burned
He
with
mentioned that
fire.
this would have been great for the
Imagine it's just a movie about the plush baby just taking over Manhattan. We finally get
Yes.
Eleanor context.
Oh, jeez.
So this like screenplay ever existing at a certain point, or at least like the fact that it was even conceptualized, tells me that Cassidy like is a character at the very least, right?
Yeah, I think we can all agree that
Cassidy
Cassidy is at least
Is
a character.
real.
Yes.
So like
Lord.
by definition, at the very least, I think Cassidy has just as much validity as. Sorry, I just got distracted. Is that Glamrock Bonnie and Glamrock Freddy making out back there?
Where?
The
Oh,
sticky
hell
note,
yeah.
the OC note. sorry. I couldn't look away. From...
Arbidroid for making that happen.
I need to put that
Okay.
somewhere in my background.
Shit, what was I talking about? Oh yeah,
Uh,
Cassidy is a character. That's real. You can't get away from the fact that Cassidy is like a real character. So it's like already we know that Cassidy is real, so Cassidy has to exist somewhere, right?
Yeah, Cassidy definitely
So
exists.
the question is like, where do you put them?
hmm
So I don't know. If you ask me, it's
Does he have
either
Love
Cassidy.
Taste
like,
Toy Chica up here?
yes. FNAF 1 rule. We need to analyze this.
Overanalyzing
we need to analyze
Rito's
the
background.
We're done overanalyzing the FNAF games. We're gonna overanalyze the Ritoast.
We need to overanalyze ID's character in her desk.
Is that the Ella doll? Is that the Ella doll from the hit game Garden of Ban sitting on top of that monitor?
Rye realized that he forgot the info card. Go at that end, man. Nightbot, why are you still here?
Nightbot, I always come back.
I always come back.
Always come back.
Raven, tell Nightbot to off.
divers and
That was
mega
a
fans,
reference
but
to
it would have
Raven's
lost
Speak highlight
casual
video,
audiences
that
and
you should
been too
watch.
confusing. So if Scott codenamed the lore-dense script Cassidy, then clearly this name is incredibly important to the lore. Pair that with the fact that,
True.
like I mentioned, they believe their name belongs on a gravestone, and in the FNAF 6 epilogue you get this image, with the tombstones of the MCI victims, and one tombstone on
I do want to bring up that the tombstones are different, though, from drawing to UCN.
Yeah, they are.
the hill by itself. Many theorists agree that these 4 that have the MCI victim names and 1 blank one is the spot for Cassidy, the one on the hill being Charlotte. So pairing this all together, a lot of FNAF fans decided that Cassidy was the vengeful spirit, part of the missing child incident victims. And they are so vengeful because they were put inside the Golden Freddy suit and the spring locks were turned on, giving them a more agonizing death and making them more aggressive. But at the end of the day, it is still a debate. There's no definitive answer either way, or possibly there wasn't one until today's theory. So what is 14 theory? Recently, a video was put out by Narrow Raven about a theory he made with help from and unproven truth. The theory video
I'm
and
so
stream
happy
highlights
about
are in the
this.
description, as well
you
as
two
all
got
of their
mentioned
channels.
too.
So make sure
You
to
guys
go
are
check
on
them out.
Wizard.
Let's go.
The goat.
Guys, look, it's me covered by right toe shoulder.
Wow.
We got your eye.
Yeah, you got my
You
eyeball
got your eye in there.
and my hand.
Not to mention the full context for 14 theory. I want to be clear as we get into this, I'm only going to be covering their major points. There's a lot of supporting evidence.
Also,
and
Marvel rival Spider-Man back here, goated game. You should play it.
Nope.
I'm currently diamond
Marvel
rank right now.
and other side theories that branch off from this that I'm not going
Wait
to
a minute,
cover.
Rightos, how dare you not have liked my video?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
How
So
dare
if
you
want
not
the
be
full
subscribed to
theory,
my
check out
channel?
their
Raven, go dislike this video right now.
Raven,
Scroll down and dislike the video until he likes it.
And Rightos, because you got the card wrong and you didn't put Raven. Now you've got to
Wait,
make
Raven, Raven, scroll
Yes.
down. You're not even subscribed to him.
No, I am.
Oh, join.
What's
Okay,
for that?
that's joining.
Yeah, that's the like memberships. He just
Okay,
flat out
why-
not subscribed.
Why subscribe?
I don't know. It just started doing that one day. I don't know why.
Weird.
Whatever, keep going.
video. And I also want to be clear that their theory doesn't specifically decide on Cassidy versus Andrew versus Michael, but I'm using their theory to get there. So that
You know what, Rightos? Thank you for saying that. You know how many people are like, this debunks this, you're saying this, I'm saying nothing. I got 4 YouTube accounts. I don't know which one I screenshot
My
on valid.
personal nice try.
that part is my bias. Don't put that on them. Anyway, what is 14 theory? When they were looking over Ultimate Custom Night, they noticed something strange in the series of Toy Chica the High School Years cutscenes. Well, more strange
I'll also
than
never get over that we literally stared at this image of a yandere bird for like 30
We somehow
minutes.
stared at this and completely ignored the bird the whole time.
I know.
We focused on the slanted 14 and not the giant bird with hair.
I know. It's so dumb.
the concept of high schooler Toy Chica. Anyway, that being in this image of the lockers in the hallway, only the number 14 is slanted, specifically the locker next to Toy Chica, which was strange. There was only one number of this entire roster that gets larger than 14 slanted. Why did they do that? But then they looked at the roster and noticed that the 14th character on it was Golden Freddy, whose head is slanted. And who's number 15 right next to it? Springtrap, or William Afton. So not only do we have 14 being slanted, but since, as we all know,
Toy Chica is William Afton.
William Afton is on 15 twice. So
Yeah,
this
no,
is
when I
because-
released 14 Theory, I realized I missed the opportunity to use that. And I was so bummed out about it.
to link Golden Freddy with the number 14. But the evidence doesn't just stop there. Like I mentioned, there are unlockable cutscenes in Ultimate Custom Night. 7 Toy Chica and the High School Year cutscenes, 6 Bear of Vengeance cutscenes, and 1 final cutscene, the one I mentioned of Golden Freddy fading into the distance. The final cutscene you unlock. If you've been counting, the 14th.
Spectrum
Oh
abre
my
cada día
No!
Spectrum, I already have you as my cable box!
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're so broke,
unlocked.
Raven.
Each
Bye, you
cutscene unlocks 700 points. In other words, you can unlock this cutscene by getting 4920, not 5020, which is 7 squared. Looking deeper into this, there are multiple backgrounds you can use throughout Ultimate Custom Night, one of them being the FNAF 4 bedroom, which has
Okay, you know,
has
hold on,
these
I need to
stars on
pause real quick. Hey, Prince, can you explain me why you think Toy Chica, the one that murders 7 people, is Michael?
Yeah, why is Toy Chico Michael?
Explain that to us, please. I need a pause for this. I'm putting you on the spot, Prince. Here you go.
Chat, execute Prince. Execute Prince. Nightbot cannon.
Chat, go after their nutsack.
Get their kneecaps.
Doesn't matter if they don't have one.
I
Go
also
for it.
need to understand why this person saying that 14 theory debunks Cassidy one you shouldn't have killed, because
It actually suggests it, but okay.
I just want to know what they're talking about.
It's because of the 14 on the security logbook.
Apparently, you've already talked about it.
Yes.
UCM was going to have 7 other animatronics but got unused. Wait, hang
like
on.
one ad for 2 minutes because people haven't complained yet. How dare you, Ritos? I hope you're getting your money's worth.
How many secret animatronics are there?
There's 7.
7, and apparently 7 went unused.
Yeah, and the 7th one is Fredbear. We brought that up in the video. If you watched it, crying.
No. Because this guy just said UCM was going to have 7 other animatronics, but they got unused. And there's 14. I mean, there's 7 secret animatronics as well.
Yeah,
That's
7.
14. That's beautiful. Let me go copy paste the comment thread we had. Okay, keep playing it while.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
The top, which isn't too notable. The original FNAF 4 bedroom has them too, but the original FNAF 4 bedroom has 9, and this FNAF 4 bedroom has 14. One of them being differently colored.
Hey, Ritos, if you need a higher quality background image of the FNAF 4 UCN office, let me know.
I think this is literally just like a paused gameplay.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, it definitely is. You can see like the
This
timer in
isn't
the
lighting.
corner.
They specified in
The
the
fast
comments
coins
they
and all
checked
that.
the files to be sure, and the lighting is not the issue here. That star is a different color. But frankly, most importantly, to bolster this argument even further, how many people died because of William Afton's actions? Well, there's all 3 of his children. The bite victim ultimately died from William's negligence. Like I mentioned, Michael put him in there, but William was the one not watching his kids after all. Elizabeth Afton died due to his negligence, because sure, he can say, don't go near that animatronic, but dude, you made an incredibly dangerous animatronic, told your daughter you made it for her, and then just trusted that she wouldn't go to it? And of course, Michael Afton.
I'm so glad Ritos brought that up because I use that for evidence as to why will care doesn't happen because he literally let his child do that.
Yeah.
Like, you would
It's
think
not
if you made a
will care.
murder robot and you cared about your child, you wouldn't let your child go near the murder robot.
Like, at best, William is an absolute dumbass.
Yeah.
At worst, he just hates his kids.
Yeah, he is either really stupid or he really hates his children.
Which, quite frankly, I kind of believe both.
Yeah, I think he is kind of stupid. William is kind of
Keep
dumb.
going.
Okay.
Afton dies due to William's actions because he said, go into the sister location bunker, a bunker he knows is incredibly dangerous. There's Charlotte Emily, who he just straight up killed, and speaking of just straight up killing, there's the MCI, which had 5 victims, and if we count the DCI from FNAF 2, there's 5 bodies in the Save Them cutscene.
We do.
So that's 5
Lefty
DCI,
DCI.
5
Real.
MCI, 3 Afton
26
kids,
hours
and
Lefty
1
DCI on my
Henry.
channel.
That makes 14 victims.
The DCI is real.
You know what, Ritos? I'll give you the watch time. I'll watch your ad.
Oh crap! No, you're sponsoring gamer subs indirectly, Raven. You must skip this, or else
Hey.
you'll become a gamer. Oh god, what have we
Why
done?
did I have to
Mr.
pause
Toast.
on this face?
Mr. Toast, explain yourself.
Mr.
The
Toast,
gamer subs
excellent.
apps will only get worse until someone stops me. Chat, someone stop him.
We need to watch this. At this point, I'm hooked. I
Yeah,
need to know
yeah,
how
I'm
this story
hooked.
unfolds.
Someone stop
me.
him.
Your gamer subs. Your powder's low, idiot. You know you need more. Use code RYTOAST for 10% off. And it gives the guy money, which is more important. Oh, hold on.
True.
This person needs to eat my face.
Now, their theory goes
I don't ever want to watch that again.
Right, Toast. I think
Rewind
I'm
it.
never gonna buy gamer subs in my life.
Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Annoying Orange.
True.
Yeah, I can see the vision.
Annoying Right Toast.
Yo, we're calling that Annoying Gamer, right?
Let's keep it
on to
going.
cover sub-evidence and other possible connections, especially leading into the 7 motif throughout all of Ultimate Custom Night, especially since Ultimate Custom Night is the 7th game in the franchise. And that's incredibly worthwhile,
If we're
and
not
you should
counting
check it
FNAF
out in
World.
their video. But I want to stay on this number 14, because I think we can use this to actually solve not only Golden
Yeah,
Freddy,
right, doesn't
but
even say
who's
what Gamer
inside
Subs
Golden
was.
Freddy. Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, why is the number 14 important at all, even if we can link it to Golden Freddy? Well, for one, there's the Ultimate Custom debate debate I mentioned at the start of the video. I think all of this evidence helps to suggest that this game is incredibly connected to Golden Freddy. And that being said, Golden Freddy's vessel is holding the spirit of whoever is conducting Ultimate Custom Night. They're throwing this number 14 in William's face. These are your misdeeds. These are your victims. This is what you've done. But if 14 truly is the number of William Afton's victims, then there's no room for Cassidy and Andrew to exist. I've in the past given credence to the theory that yes, Cassidy exists, but Andrew exists as well in the game's timeline. They exist separately and they fulfill separate roles. Cassidy is a victim of the MCI, and Andrew is either a secret sixth victim as explored in Into the Pit, or he's just some other victim from William that ends up becoming the vengeful spirit. It's the only way I could square it away in my brain, because we know for a fact Cassidy exists. Scott mentioned that this name is important to the lore. The name is mentioned in the security logbook. This name is relevant for some reason. But if Cassidy and Andrew both exist and they're both victims of William Afton, we have a major problem here. That would bring the victim count to 15. Golden Freddy would be 15 in Ultimate Custom Night, unlockable on the 15th cutscene, but it's not. All of this is 14, which means there's no room for Andrew in this timeline. Now, to be clear, this isn't trying to say that Golden Freddy is the 14th victim, like sequentially. That would be impossible, as this list includes the DCI and Michael Afton. And say what you want about the order of the early deaths in the franchise, but I think we can all agree that the MCI happened before FNaF 2 and before Sister Location. Like, maybe you could argue Sister Location, but like, the MCI happened before FNaF 2. We can agree on that. But I will mention...
MCI is definitely before that.
You know, anyone who thinks that Dislocation happens pre-FNaF 2, go. Type it in chat.
Leave and never return.
Of the death order, the FNaF 4 bedroom. Those star decals on the Ultimate Custom Night background could be hinting to the death order that Scott intended. After all, we know that Susie was the first of the MCI, so we can theorize that Cassidy was the last, since in this order there are 6 stars and then the white star. So if Susie happened first, then the 5 before that white star have to be the MCI, which leaves 1 victim in front and 7 victims behind. If we can only put 1 victim at the very beginning of the timeline before the MCI, I think the bite victim makes the most sense. Otherwise, the MCI has to take place before, likely 1983, which like bite victim first in this scenario, I think makes the most sense here. So we have bite victim, then MCI, then we have 2 stars for either Charlotte or Elizabeth back to back, then we have 5 stars for the DCI, and 1 last star for Michael Afton. And I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down this hill and I've got glue on my hands and I've got records on my fingers. That was a dumb joke. Anyway.
What?
Rightos, what is that from?
That sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar. Rightos, what is that from?
Play it again.
We have 5 stars for the DCI and 1 last star for Michael Afton. And I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down this hill and I've got glue on my hands and I've got records on my fingers. That was a dumb joke. Anyway, I'll be honest.
I can't explain what. No, it's not Fresh Prince. I don't know why I thought it was.
Okay, Raven, pause the video now. I need you to hear me out. You're already paused. Let me say this.
Okay.
So I don't think Rye brings this up in the video because there's no time, and I don't think Rye.
Oh, it's Phineas and Ferb.
Oh yeah, Phineas and Ferb.
I missed out on Phineas and Ferb. I'm not gonna lie. That was even I was a kid when that was airing and everything. It didn't happen.
So my point is, we can actually follow the death order of Toy Chica to high school years, and there's a random victim right before the one who gets lured with the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And in Return to the Pit, if you follow the yellow rabbit before the MCI happens, you'll find 1 dead kid lying on the floor.
The issue with the Toy Chica thing is that there's 7 victims.
No. Let me look at the order, because it might be the Foxy Hook. We will see.
Yeah, it is the Foxy Hook.
There is a victim that dies before.
Yeah, no, but like it told that would be 7 because you have 6, and then before the scenes really even start, there's already a victim. That's 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's really the only issue.
Episode 2 is Susie, and episode 1 is someone who needs help with their homework, and the homework kid is Andrew. And the Foxy Hook is bite victim. Foxy Hook is bite victim because the Foxy Hook symbolizes Michael, who killed Crying Child, which was due to William Afton's negligence.
But then who gets cut out? Because that's still if you include Andrew, there's still 15.
I don't know.
Okay.
Elizabeth, I don't care. Let's continue. Just 2.
I think if you were going,
feel about that death order. MCI happening before Charlotte or Elizabeth's deaths feels strange to me, but it is possible. And this is solid evidence for it. Regardless, it's worth bringing up. But that's how I feel about a lot of this theory, to be honest with you. I think this is the perfect example of my favorite kind of FNAF theories.
Let's
I'm not
go!
presenting this
Where did
theory to
Bendy
you that
come
someone
from?
else made to say that this is definitively truth, and if you disagree with it, you're stupid. This is the only way to believe. Is
Okay, anyone who's ever played a Bendy game has an instant urge to just absolutely smash this thing right here.
I've never played a Bendy game, and I still want to
Me neither.
smash it. Pause. Press play.
Guaranteed to be true and inarguable? No, not really. It is completely likely here that this is just an insane coincidence. But Scott doesn't do coincidences. Yes, he does. Shut the hell up. But this seems logical, and there's a pattern here that you can follow and keep stretching out to find different connections endlessly. Anytime you see Golden Freddy linked to 14 or William Afton linked to 15, you can make a connection here. The fact even got brought up that the 15th story of Fazbear Frights is the Man in Room 1280, the story
Yep.
all about William Afton. And is that
Unfortunately,
intended?
the
Probably not, but it's a
14th
cool
story
connection. And that's
is,
how theory crafting in this franchise
Flesh.
works, to be honest with you. You take your evidence, you take your pattern, and you look for
Matthew
connections, and keep looking for connections
Patrick.
until you've exhausted all of your options, even if they're unlikely, even if you don't think they make sense. Because at the end of it, you can look back at what you've connected and see what points make the most sense and are the most sound. Because you can always look back and go, actually, that one's not it. We're going with this one. But you can only look back if you've made those connections and stretched it out as far as it will go. So again, a massive shout out and great work to Narrow Raven, T-Dreads, Unwithered Truth, all of you that put the work in to make this theory. And y'all gotta go check them out in the description below. A little bit of upkeeping, don't leave yet, don't leave yet, don't leave
Okay,
yet.
I
Some
won't
of you
leave.
may know that I live stream on Fridays on this channel. A lot of you may not know
True.
that I actually live stream 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 o'clock EST on this channel and on Right Toost, my second channel focused more on gaming.
He's streaming
I also
now.
co-stream all of
Don't
those
leave.
on Twitch at Right
Don't
Toost.
leave.
He's streaming
But I realize
tonight,
some people
I
just
think.
don't give a shit about the live streams, and they're only here for the theories. And there is a smaller portion of people that only give a shit about the live streams. So to make things a little bit easier and more friendly to the viewer experience, I'm officially moving all of my streams over to the second channel and Twitch. So all streams moving forward, unless it's like a new game coming out or a charity event or something huge, will be on Rye Toost. The channel.
Also, can I just say I absolutely love how his green screen is like pretty much fine, but the tag is just bugging out.
and Rytoast YT on Twitch at the same time. But if you're gonna watch, please watch on Twitch.
I'm giving you the
Okay,
watch
we're done.
time, Rye. No, I'm giving him the watch
yeah,
time.
that's fair.
Starting
I'm giving
with
him the
today's
watch
stream,
time.
where we're going to play Security Breach, but I gave Gregory a gun. It looked really fun, so I want to do it too. If you want your fan art featured on the channel, make sure to share with hashtag ToastArt. Huge thank you to the best channel members, the Dough Risers. And until next time, as always, stay toasty, slices.
Up GMC. Okay.
All
All right,
right.
over to the podcast layout. All right, we talk now.
Now we talk.
Now we talk.
Okay, is there anything in from the comments we need to talk about?
Okay, first I do want to say, Rytos, thank you so much for making a video on it. It's so cool, and I want to be on your podcast, and I want to invite you onto mine one day. Rytos messaged me at some point. Oh,
When-
he actually
when is
sent
your
me his
podcast
background. Summer.
When is? Oh, okay.
But I'm just pre-recording everything ahead of time.
All right, I hear you.
Wow.
Rytos actually sent his background for us to overanalyze.
We're doing
Oh.
the right toast. We're doing it.
All right, pull it up.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up in my Google real quick. Hold on.
We're actually doing this. We're committing to the bit.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, but
I
yeah.
think we've commented on
committing.
most things.
I already see a reference.
Okay,
there is
well,
a
wherever
toast.
it's used to.
There's a toast riding a cheap Foxy
Okay.
plush on
Yeah,
the white
I was gonna
mark, which
ask
is a
about
reference to the bootleg toy from Freddy in Space Free and to the bootleg Foxy and Freddy plushies from
Okay, here,
Amazon.com.
let's start from the left. Okay, we're all the way to the
Okay,
left.
okay, no, Rye, be so honest with me. Does that script actually say something there? Is that actually something?
Wait, hold on. let me-
You don't even
Theory
need to
manifesto.
tell me what it is. I just need to know if it's like something real. Wait,
Connection
I can kinda see
terminated.
It's literally connection terminated.
Burned to the ashes due to crazy furry. Is this where you want? This is just the FNAF 1 song right here. Yeah, this is literally the whole connection terminated script.
Yep. Yep, it totally is.
We have William. Hold on. Is there anything specifically behind him, or is that him flipping us off?
I like to
Yeah,
believe that's
it
him
is.
flipping us off.
I don't care if it isn't. That's what I'm waiting.
then we
Burger
have-
King gave me 14 chicken nuggets. Does this mean Burger King is Golden Freddy? Yes.
And then we have
Yes.
that. We don't talk about this.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, what is that?
You don't hear.
Oh no, not that. I made the purple thing. Not not Franny.
No, we're talking about it now.
Ronnie
Oh,
is-
we can talk about Franny all we want.
Ronnie is. I will die on this hill for at least until they release a new modern era game. I feel like they were heavily implying. And that's very funny to me.
Glamrock Franny, absolutely. Glamrock
Yeah, Glamrock
Franny is
Franny.
very, very implied.
It is.
Very implied.
It is. I forget.
I
I
don't
know
mind
where
if
this
you
thing is
don't.
from, but I forget.
Is it Fazgoo or is it Gumdrop
That
Angel?
better not be Phasgoo.
If it's
think
right,
it's
if
Gumdrop
that's
Angel.
Fazgoo, I'm gonna lose my mind.
No, I think it's Fazgoo because it's like and purple and stuff.
Okay, what books are there? I see Silver Eyes. Is that
Okay.
fourth closet?
Here, let me
That's the
like
fourth
zoom in
closet.
a
I think
bunch.
I think I saw Tails.
Okay,
Enhance.
hold on.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Okay, so we have Five Nights at Freddy's Submechanophobia, I think.
Submechanophobia.
Yeah.
That's not number 3. Barbadroid, we're
Wait,
executing.
no, this is
Wait, no, no,
Submechanophobia. This is
Yeah, that one's Somnophobia.
That's Somnophobia. We have Silver Eyes.
We're
We
executing me
have.
tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST because I can't read.
Gumdrop Angel.
It is Fazgoo, right toast. And then you have Gumdrop Angel. You have Fourth Closet, and you have Fetch. With
Big
this thing,
selection except for
look at
Gumdrop
those
Angel.
toes, though.
It's from FNaF Free for those of you who don't know, so yeah, that's cool.
Okay, we zoom back out now. I got so scared when I zoomed down and I saw this, and I didn't register it.
Well, I already explained what it is. I can explain again.
Yeah.
I was about to say, no wonder why you're always covering this part of the screen, right, Toast?
No one else can see that. That's for his eyes only.
I don't think there's much else. That was a poster made by Barbadroid.
This is a sick poster, actually.
That is
So
a sick
cool.
poster.
That is so sick.
I want that in my room. Just put it over my.
That would
Setup.
be a sick poster to have up, yeah.
And then you have Bendy there for some reason.
Yeah, and then you just have random Bendy over here.
for
He's just
some
chilling
reason.
out, dude.
Yeah, leave him alone.
He's just chilling.
Wait, how many crumpled up pieces of paper are there? 1, 2.
1, 2,
Three.
3, 4. 5,
Imagine
six,
there was intentionally 5 there.
9, 10, 11, 12.
There's only
13,
3.
14. There's 14 pieces of crumpled paper, guys.
See, yeah, he lied. Imagine there were actually 14 Easter eggs and Barbadroid has just been playing you this whole time.
Hold on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll count this as 10 because it's just books.
Yeah.
11, 12, 13. There's only 13.
No, there's more. No, because you can
Well,
count
yeah, but they have
Franny, you
these.
can count
14,
Connection Terminated.
15, 16, 17, 18. Technically 19, 20, 21. Who's the
Count that
21st?
on the
You-
UCN
Oh
right.
yeah, and Poppy. 21. What's the 21st animatronic?
Nightmare
It's
Fredbear.
Nightmare
Nightmare Fredbear. Explain yourself.
Explain yourself, right?
Let me put you.
Are
back
you
together.
Nightmare
I'll take you
Fredbear?
Are you
over
Nightmare
again.
Fredbear?
Did Michael Afton draw you?
I love how it's called the bread ground. See, is there anything we could?
So
how
we're done
we-
overanalyzing right host. Now what?
Yeah. Okay. We talked.
Okay, what do we talk about with 14 theory?
Okay. Well, Raito's kind of already talked about some things like how I don't really care who the vengeful spirit is. I'm just pointing something out. So Raito's
Yeah.
already took that section from me. All right. You know what? Questions. What questions
What's
do you
up?
all have about 14 theory?
Yeah, chat, ask questions.
Yeah, chat, ask questions. He's spooky. Talk about the lighting
Talk
thing.
about the lighting. What lighting thing?
With the star.
Oh. What
Okay.
about it?
Some people believe it's because of the lighting, and I remember me and Unwithered looked really into it, and other stars do have similar lighting, but they're not pure white. They're a light gray. So that star being pure white is a choice. So either that's a light gray star or a white star. Oh, Human has something to point out. What do you have to point out, Human?
Point it out.
Point it out, Human. Yes, I do know about the logbook tally marks. I am Cryo. Have you started working on locker theory?
No. I
Of
forgot.
course.
about
Wait,
it.
you guys actually used my name for the Fury. I said if it wasn't 14 Fury, it would be a Locker Fury or whatever. No, I said Golden Locker. My
I
bad.
completely
Oh,
forgot
T-Dreads is
that
back.
we're doing that.
Wow.
Dude, I'm finishing up my video, and then I have to work on the other collab video I'm doing, and
Fair
then
enough.
I'll get to yours.
Oh, by
Yeah.
the way, Cryo, no pressure. That's getting pushed back like a week. So.
Oh
you're good.
shit.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
so
don't worry.
we're
I'm
working
just
on Locker Theory, and I also have a 14 Theory Part 2 coming as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm getting Lefty DCI Part 2 out tomorrow.
Hi,
25
special
hours,
note
by the way,
on
25
the
hours from now.
stars on the wall. There's literally no lighting on the wall going down. That's not how lighting works. There'd be lighting on the wall too. That was increased, not just
True.
Yeah,
yeah.
How does lighting even work? I'm not smart when it comes to
Basically,
this stuff.
that would have such distance to it if it was actually like a lighting model that it wouldn't shade it white. It would shade it like a light gray like the other stars. Because it's a distance.
Yeah, and it would have an effect on the wall. It's more pronounced.
Do you think the 14 would have some meaning outside of UCM?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I haven't even told anyone anything about it yet, but yes.
You got something cooking for Part 2?
I got something cooking for Part 2. And I refuse to tell
Shit.
anybody.
Subscribe to the channel, get ready for it.
Sub to my channel or you're gonna miss it.
Hell yeah,
Nice,
go do that.
subscribe.
Yeah, no, so I'm a part of Discord server that has like all the assets and stuff, so we were able to literally look at like the renders of stuff.
Mm.
So like everything we looked at is actual renders of the game. So like the full offices and everything, not like cut into pieces.
Does Frailty really prove Fright's canon?
I
If
feel like-
Tails Games is canon, then it's like at the very least super heavily implied.
I'd at least say,
Yeah,
if
no,
not
correct,
like
yeah.
the books itself, I would say then you have a very close parallel from those like the Fazbear Frights books. Like if it's
Oh,
not
what?
1-to-1, it's
If-
very
no,
close.
like
Well, not parallel. My bad. Like a very close, like I don't know, like retelling in the games. I guess.
Return to the Pit has Eleanor. We don't talk about
Part
that.
2, David was hit by 14 cars. I mean, it's possible he was on a highway, wasn't he?
Yeah, what if he just like ragdolled?
What was that one game that was on mobile where you would just like run into vehicles as like a doll? That Jacksepticeye used to play all the time.
You lost.
Oh,
A David simulator?
me. You're going to hell.
There's a car.
there is a car.
I don't
How
know.
did the girl get the pendant? No one knows. That's a question
Yeah.
no one wants to ask.
How'd the girl get the pendulum?
Of how we were supposed to answer questions about 14 theory, we're just getting questions about Fazbear Frights.
Yeah, let's talk about that. We all love talking about books, right, guys?
Yeah, we all love books.
Why do some people think Cassidy can't be both the Happiest Day Kid and the Vengeful Spirit? Because the point of Happiest Day is that the spirit moved on.
Yeah.
Resting, yeah.
The point of being the Vengeful Spirit is that they haven't moved on.
Yeah, that's kind of more so the whole point. But my issue with Happiest Day, if that happens, is like, regardless, wouldn't the MCI have to move on because their masks fall at the exact same speed?
Are the Scott games the games made to discredit Fazbear Entertainment? Not really.
No, they weren't made to discredit. He was hired from Fazbear
Yeah.
to shed
I
light
want
on it
everyone
and
to
be
know
like,
for the
"Ha,
last
funny
half
story."
an hour.
They're meant to discredit
The last
what
half
happened
an
to
hour.
Freddy's. Not
I've been
Freddy's itself.
researching how to mix vocals in FL Studio. The Andrew
Oh.
song is going to be heat.
Oh, Christ.
Do you think 14? I think 14 theory. I mean, I don't want to say anything's canon, but I do think it's very likely.
You're a coward. 14 Theory is canon. Fight us.
Because like I think there is a lot of evidence to it, and there's more stuff. Like I just got the security logbook, and there's more stuff in it than just the 14 tally marks that I found.
Oh, goody. It's in there.
Yeah, it's in this book. And if you think about, so ironically, security logbook, then UCN, and if the next game is supposed to solve things from the past, thing that released. There you go.
Is it impossible for Happiest Day to happen after UCN? And
It's
she
not
does something
impossible.
eventful?
That's what
That would be.
Ritos
It would
says.
be very weird if Happiest Day doesn't happen. During
It'd be
FNaF
weird,
3.
but it's not impossible.
I guess not. But nah, I think it
I
would
need a
be.
FNaF theory with banned words, or else you get kicked to see how long people make it.
All
that
right.
would be fun.
What are the banned words? Let's all take turns picking a word to ban.
I think
Midnight
parallel.
Motorist.
14.
Okay, yeah. Okay, one at a
Anyone
time.
who says any of those words, Raven, give me mod. I'll ban anyone who says any of those words.
Yo, I'll give you mod after
We
stream. I will give all of
ban
you
the
mod
word.
after stream.
We ban 14. We ban parallel. We ban Andrew.
Writes fiction.
You know, should we just ban Andrew and Cassidy? Just
Yes.
ban both of them. No, if you say 14
He
theory
doesn't
and
exist.
is Cassidy or 14 theory is Andrew, you're banned. Ban all numbers except 14.
No, keep all numbers except 14. That's what we should do.
Can you ask Withered what he did to the circle? Withered, what did he do to the circle?
Yeah, what'd you do to the circle, Withered?
I may have beaten it. Like
you
to a pulp.
sick fuck.
My name is Wither. I made the circle.
I still can't get over that Rytos actually made like a 14 song.
I should use that as the producer tag. 14.
14.
Now introducing 14.
There's one
You were
thing-
listening to 14 music.
I have a little mini theory, and I do want to bring it up out of the security logbook. I saw someone bring
Yeah,
this up to me. Hold on, I need a what page was the marionette on again with Cassidy?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay, hold on, let me find
Did
it.
you guys talk about the Secrets of the Mimic teaser from Help Wanted 2 with the implications? No.
Go watch my video first.
We did a whole podcast
Watch
on
the
that.
2
too.
hour
There's a
Gibby
whole
podcast.
podcast about it.
Yeah, I
that
said
went up
I
on
joined that
T-Dread's
podcast,
channel
and I
last
never
night.
got invited.
I did the funny Gibby
Yeah, you're
podcast.
sad.
So you had to be sacrificed so I could make the panel small. I already let like 5 people onto that one.
I see how it is, T-Dread.
Is 14 Theory supposed to imply something about Vengeful Spirit? Is it supposed to just be linked to Golden Freddy in general?
It's supposed to imply that if you want anyone to be the vengeful spirit, they need some form of connection to the Golden Freddy / Fredbear animatronic.
Yes. It doesn't say who
Why
the
isn't
Vengeful Spirit
T-Dreads
is.
live? I have a job.
God, I can't find the puppet page. Where is the puppet page?
Apparently it's 31.
It's 31.
I
Okay.
have to, like,
Whoever
look through all-
commented
Isn't
that,
the
thank you.
14th night the FNaF 2
Yeah.
custom night? Yes.
Okay, so all right.
Which means that the 15th night is the first night where William is the main antagonist. However, William's not even there for that night, so.
So you want to know
That's
why
like
I
where he
brought
does
up
the
the
guy.
timeline thing that I did earlier, where like 1 through 3 is Cassidy Receiver and like 1 through UCN is Cassidy Vengeful Spirit?
No.
You want to know why?
Yeah, tell me.
So on this page, you have the 14, with Cassidy receiving the cake, right? But on the next page, which you can view it as different sides of a coin, you have the gravestone, which would be seen in UCN, which would be implied to be Cassidy. You have two sides
Wait,
of a
repeat
coin, two
that.
different sides of a timeline. So on one
I
side of this
lost
page,
all.
so page 31, it's the marionette and Cassidy with the cake. 14 right there. Next page, so it's
Oh
the
my
same
god,
page
these
when you flip
customers.
it. So when you flip the page, it's still the same page. It's the same piece of paper. You flip it, kind of like a coin. So, two sides of a coin. It has Cassidy's grave, which you see in UCN. I wonder if this page itself is meant to imply two different timelines.
I don't think. I think you're reaching a little bit.
I might be, but I might not be, because I've seen
Yeah, I
other
think
people
you
bring it
are.
up.
What connections does Andrew have to Golden Freddy? Actively zero.
Like
Then
maybe
you
that
could.
one where like there
That's
is
the only
like
possible connection.
yeah, that's like really the only thing.
Golden Freddy
I
can
don't
still
think
be
it's
important and have a role in UCN without being the Vengeful Spirit, though.
Then what would
okay,
what would his role
what
be?
role? Yeah,
Why would he be important then?
I can't. You're gonna have to explain that one to me, gang.
Yeah. Yeah, if Golden Freddy isn't eventually you lose about 85%. Yeah, true. But yeah, no, it's like I can't stress this enough. Cassidy, Andrew, you could even say it's like Susie or something. If you want them to be Vengeful Spirit, they need a connection to Golden Freddy or Fredbear. Or it's a retcon.
Is Crying Child even an Afton? That's a talk for a different stream, brother.
Yeah, that's a different stream in itself.
but I do think so. But I do think so.
Golden Freddy equals Old Man Consequences. God, imagine if Cassidy is OMC.
Golden Freddy's the most important to UCM because it shows they do nothing, never do anything, and then leave. FNaF AR heavily implied C was the vengeful spirit. When? I know nothing about FNaF AR. You're gonna have to break that down for me.
Yeah.
Wait, we're talking about FNaF AR?
Yeah, no.
I know some things about FNaF AR.
Oh, you know what? I just want to say something as there's the highest peak of viewers in here. I'm going to say this to everyone. If you 100% believe a theory and refuse to like consider other theories, you're doing it wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Except for Green Afton.
And
That one's
14
always
theory.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Those
Okay,
two are
I
right.
looked it up.
Okay.
UCN descent is a theory that Andrew is the one you shouldn't have killed, and Cassidy is actively trying to stop him from torturing William Afton. But she leaves Ultimate Customite after being convinced by Old Man Consequences.
Yeah, that's more or less what I said, right?
I don't remember what you said, I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't
That's
have a
basically
phone
what
that
I-
could play AR Prince, and plus AR was an L of a game.
I like that game. I never did
hated
get
it.
money.
I never saw anything of it.
Shut. I like mobile microtransactions.
They literally couldn't even make new voice lines for Springtrap.
Yeah, he just repeated what Nightmare
No,
said.
they made him new voice lines. It's just he repeated previous lines of other people,
Exactly.
But
including
like,
Pennywise
why does he
others.
repeat Nightmare? No, I could see him quoting Pennywise. That makes sense to me, to be honest.
Well, technically there aren't 14 tile marks specifically next to Cassidy. It's 9 and 5 on the left. So it's 9 on the right, 5 on the left, but it is on the page.
Did none of you play AR? Bro, I couldn't play AR.
Yeah, I couldn't play
Dude,
it either.
when I saw the FNAF made an AR game, that's when I like stopped like consuming FNAF content for a while.
Yeah, same, honestly.
What is one theory you absolutely hate? Asking me specifically? Oh boy.
Yeah, no, you just started something.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
you should have asked me.
What theory do I absolutely hate?
Can we all agree Will Care sucks?
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's like too easy. I hate every Midnight Motorist theory.
Even
I
Green
didn't-
Afton.
Anything that people say about Midnight Motorist, I just hate it by default. Even if it's true, I
Yeah.
dislike it.
Bro, can you do a video reaction to my next Midnight Motorist theory?
I will send you my. I will call you and I will stream myself going through it.
Yes,
and
I
anytime
want
you
to
say something
roast
I
me
don't like, I'm just gonna pause it. I'm just gonna say no.
every 5 seconds. Hello, everyone. Okay, so here's my issue.
Nightbot, we're gonna fight, bro.
You know, my
Real Nightbot.
biggest issue with Andrew, like, I have no issue with Andrew being canon. It's just the fact that we need something like in the mainline games to show Andrew. That's my only issue. And then an actual explanation as to like why would Andrew specifically be vengeful? Like, we don't know how they died. We know nothing about this kid. That's my issue with Andrew. It feels like Andrew was shoehorned in.
If Andrew is real, then I just need an explanation for what actually happens to Cassidy and the Crying Child.
And like the thing is, we had an explanation in Into the Pit, but now Return to the Pit is like retconning that idea. And I kind of talk about that a little bit in my Return to the Pit video, which came out yesterday, which you should totally check out, by the way, because if Cryo can like self-plug a video, I can do it too.
I'm self-plugging a video that isn't even out yet.
This is easier. You can watch it right after the stream. And go
What is my
subscribe.
most hated theory? Oh god. What is my most hated theory? I mean, because I go off on Will Care, but again, easy one. God, I have to think on that one actually, because I don't really hate theories.
Yeah, I don't hate theories. I just look at them and I think the person who made them is stupid, which is like mean, but like that's just how my head works. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm specifically Bronze. I know you're in chat. I'm sorry, but your bite of 79 video was dumb.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
calling
I'm
you
not
out,
buying
Bronze.
My main point against Andrew is Scott saying he never changed FNAF 1. I think a sixth kid does retcon 1 to me. I didn't know he said he'd never change FNAF 1.
No, he did say that.
That's interesting.
I have 2 things I think the retcon could be.
I only have the one.
I'm saving the second one for a video, though. I'll say the first one.
Conviction.
Yeah, there's another one, though, and I'm saving that for a video. Yeah, no, I'm sorry to throw you under the bus, Bronze, if you're watching this, but that video was so bad. Isn't Lefty the 14th Bible? I swear to God. Hold on, wait. We gotta go to Google. Wait, hold on. I'm going to Google right now. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
Unless you're counting all the weird things.
Well, wait, hold on. You have 5, 10...
You have to be counting shit like Mr. Hugs.
But are those an animatronic?
I mean, maybe by technicality.
But if we don't, like, let's go off of that, then you'd have, what, the 4 mediocre melodies?
No, there's 5 mediocre melodies.
Well, later on, there's Orville, but yeah, so I'm just thinking, so you have that, and then you have the 4 rock
stars. So we have 9 animatronics total.
Yes, that's 9. There's Funtime Chica, there's Posh Pizzeria, which is 1, 2, 3, and then you have Lefty, which is 13.
But don't forget we have all of the salvaged animatronics if you want to count them. I guess they're not buyable though.
Yeah, only Lefty's buyable, so. Oh, Zeto has to go. Bye, Zeto.
CC was never meant to be the puppet, and the one Afton murders and then drives off with the car. Hence the FNAF 3 minigames with the puppet crying just like CC and FNAF 4. It makes sense. Oh, CC was meant to be the puppet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think CC was meant to be the puppet, but was changed later.
I remember him saying that the pre/unwithered animatronics could have existed at some point. Just wait. I see what you're saying. Just wait a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting there.
we don't trust me. The unwithereds will be talked about.
Withered location.
Yeah, that's a conversation.
Yeah,
that's a video.
Check out my video that's coming out on like the 22nd. I don't know. My schedule is weird. Where I solve FNAF 2 for real.
You know, I'm just gonna give Cryo a little shit here. This dude forgot about the locker theory, and I wrote his part of the script.
No, like I'll write my own part of it. I just I have to finish my own first.
Yeah, no, I'm just giving you crap. I'm not upset. I'm just giving you crap.
Trust, I will get back to it. I did forget about it, but I will get back to it.
I see how it is. You know what? If I ever go on your channel, I'm just gonna purposefully like just not work on it for like 2 weeks. Wait, how far are you? Wait, what video are we working on?
Mediocre melodies. Wait, what?
4 and Lefty. Yeah, but you're excluding like Funtime Chica and El Chip and Music Man and
my boy El Chip.
Yeah, like you're excluding and Orville. You're also excluding Orville too. So
yeah,
I don't know, Gab. I don't think that's quite it.
Over analyzing the logbook, please now.
I am so down to actually do that. Does anyone have the digital version?
I have a PDF of every single FNAF book. Don't ask how I got it, but I have them all.
Except for Wither, because Wither can't do internet streams.
Nudge. I don't know how we got it. No, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, absolutely not. No.
I bought them all legitimately with my money that I earned.
Exactly. Me too.
I've pirated every FNAF book and I do it again. You can never stop me, Scott Cawthon. You cannot stop me. I will find you.
Got the survival logbook in physical. So before you go after me saying like all of these FNAF books that I have on digital for free, I have on physical paid. Like I do not steal books from bookstores. That's not a thing I do.
Oh, I have someone just asked who I think the main protagonist in the Knights of FNAF 4 is. I have such a hot take on that.
Oh, please tell me it's something insane.
Oh, it's something so stupidly insane.
Elizabeth, I'm leaving the call.
Okay, so Zeto's actually joined me on that video, by the way. So I believe it's Michael by proxy of Rory.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
Okay.
You better have laughed your asses off. I wasn't listening.
Oh, I did.
So, okay. So here's the deal with it. So obviously, I think we all can agree that Michael in some way has a aspect to FNAF 4's gameplay. I think we all can agree on that.
Hold up. A good point was just brought up in chat.
What?
There's a very real chance that Michael Afton was 14 when the bite of 83 happened.
No, that might be the one you should not have killed.
It's real.
Also, I will quickly correct one other thing I said about the FNAF 4 thing. Michael by proxy of a victim of the FNAF 4 experiments, I should say, but I believe it's Rory. If the Tales books are canon. If.
Nero left again.
If he leaves again, should we just like leave in private call and just freak him out?
Oh, you heard that.
Oh well.
Yeah, I did hear that. I heard everything you just said. So
That's okay. I just realized my stream's still running on Discord. Stop looking at my Google, you weirdos.
No. Give it back.
I was digging the wallpaper.
I'm sorry, if Cassidy was 14, Cassidy could have very well thrown hands with William.
That's right, Cassidy girl. Go get him.
Yeah. Beat his ass.
Considering how vengeful Cassidy is, I wouldn't be surprised.
This is like those like Bonnie died fighting Fury videos, but nah, Golden Freddy was just throwing hands with William.
Imagine that's how it went down.
Cassidy
Bonnie
died
was just
teleporting.
In the week before, it was suggested that Cassidy's last name is Andrews. What is Andrews' last name, first of all? And secondly, where is
Cassidy.
that?
I can explain. So Ralph has this neighbor, and her name is Mrs. Andrews, and her kid went missing in the 80s. I do like to think that she's Andrew's mom because her calling her kid Andrew Andrews is just funny. And
What would you-
like, one of my viewers had like a crack theory that Andrew's real name is Cassidy, but he forgot everything about himself, so he just defaulted to his surname for some reason.
No, that's stupid. He forgot his first name, but not his last name? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
He reads his legal
Question.
certificate.
Yes.
What would you two do if the blonde-haired kid from the FNAF movie is named Cassidy Andrews or Andrew Cassidy?
I'm gonna lose my mind. I will
I'm
collectively lose my mind.
I'm gonna send $10. Actually, you know what? I'll send $5 so you can buy a lefty. I'll send $5 to Sir Cypher so she can buy herself a lefty. She deserves that.
I will be going to Texas to find Scott myself.
Yeah, I will
No,
pull
but
up on
like Sir
Scott.
Cypher made that whole theory about like the Golden Freddy Cassidy Andrew Kelsey thing, and they're talking about like how I don't know. It's like Kelsey, the movie kid is Kelsey, but at the same time it's like Andrew. I don't know. I should have to watch the video again. I forgot.
He'll make her middle name Brooke.
Cassidy
Just fuck
Brooke.
everything up.
Cassidy Kelsey Andrews.
Is that
Well,
you as
there
a
w-
duck on your screen, Nero?
Yes, my friend Ko made that. It's a rubber ducky. You weren't
Okay.
there for it, but on one of my Twitch streams, we started looking at like rubber duckies of like different like game characters, and I was freaking out over them. So they made a Nero Raven rubber ducky.
That's big. All right, what else do we have to talk about? Because I want to go make mac and cheese or some shit.
Cassidy Andrews is 14 letters. You're lying, Juan. CASS.
No, it is. It is.
I swear to you.
It is.
Wait, what? No way. One,
No, it is. I just counted on my fingers.
It is.
8, 9. 10.
Bodman, you have these two dumbasses counting on their fingers right now. What have you done?
No, I'm typing it on my keyboard because I'm stupid.
You know, Digital, I would talk about the FNAF's dislocation map in night 2, but then I'm going to give away something in my next theory that I'm not going to do about 14 Theory, so I refuse to talk about the dislocation map in night 2.
So, have we got anything else 14 theory to yap about?
I don't think so. We barely even yapped about it. We just kind of watched Raitos do it, and
No, it's fine. That was fun. I enjoyed it.
Honestly, we didn't really get that many questions about 4. I think Raitos honestly did the explanation for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Raitos did a good job.
Yeah, Raitos did a great job. Raitos, if you're still here, thank you. You did a great job.
I think he might have dipped out.
He might have, but
I haven't seen him in chat.
yeah. How dare you, Rai? First you don't
Yeah,
subscribe to me,
what?
then you don't like my video, and then you leave my stream.
Yeah.
How dare you,
Dick.
Rai? I really hope I can talk to Rai more.
Right, come on the dreading hour.
Rai, you should come on my
Yeah.
podcast.
Right, you should come on my podcast, season 2 premiering March 2025, I believe.
You know, you invited me onto your podcast like a year ago, Withered.
Look, we had dual process theory, and I kind of just like got fed up with the podcast. I like was just like, yeah, this is a lot. I'm tired. I need to focus on videos, so that's what I did.
I should talk about sister location and how it might be the P. So basically, how the sister location animatronics might be mimic AI is what you're saying.
Let's not.
I'm
Matt,
sorry.
Matt,
I think there's credence to it. Honestly, I think there might be
Matt,
some
Matt,
credence.
Matt,
I just don't want to talk about it. All right, I think we've covered everything we can.
What
for
subjects are you
14
jet?
Yeah, I
Ooh,
think that's fair.
you know what? Someone
What's
asked a really valid question. What subjects am I generally covering? I will pull up the script for 1430 Part 2 and tell you some of them. So, of course, I'm pulling up the security logbook. There's 3 things. Other things that people haven't noticed in the logbook that I'll be bringing up. One of the things that Raitos mentioned, the death order. And something that we mentioned in the video that was in the speculation section, going deeper into it. And something that Sire Squawks brought up in the very long live stream. So if you want to figure out what that is, you go watch the live stream or you watch my video from the highlights because I need money. What's the
What
thing
other
that is
videos are
canon?
you guys making?
Oh,
Let's talk about that.
I'm making like 10 different videos right now.
I have the one that like I'm just editing now. Like everything's done with it. I just have to finish editing it. That goes up tomorrow in about let me see. 25 hours on Cryonide, Lefty DCI Part 2, 25 hours away, 25 hours away. Watch it. Cryonide, get me to 10,000 subscribers. Cryonide.
Get me
That
to
goes up tomorrow.
5,000.
That goes up tomorrow.
You know what? Should we make it a thing where it's a race between me and Withered to reach 10k?
Yes.
I've already got a head start, so I don't know if that's fair.
I don't care. I'm
no,
coming after you.
do it.
We're doing
Okay,
it.
we all get a head start on Unwithered, and he's at like 17k or some shit. So you just gotta make a banger.
I'm racing Raven and Knife Wrong to get to 10k subscribers. When we get to 10k subscribers,
I
I'll make
will
a Green Mountain
probably be at
manifesto.
10k tomorrow, which is really weird to think about.
I
I
still
would have
remember
gotten
watching
there
your first
sooner, but I
video.
stopped making videos for too long.
So, Cryonide, do we want to talk about your first ever theory video that I watched
Nope.
while going through surgeries?
Nope, because it is privated, so no one can even watch that anymore.
Did you seriously private it?
Yep.
How
which one
dare
was
you?
The first Midnight Motorist video I made.
Crap, because I watched your like initial short and I was like, man, this guy's cool, and then you just disappeared off the face of the earth, and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, I disappeared. I did after playing Ruin. I was like, I don't feel like
It's
playing.
crazy because like I was actually just like really into your stuff, and then you just dipped, and I'm like, man, I'll never be able to talk to this guy.
Yeah, then I randomly came back. I forget why I did. I just felt like it.
I don't know, you just did.
Yeah, and then I met T-Dreads, and that's.
I
that's
watched
what happened.
your first like 3 videos, I think. It was ages ago, so.
Yeah, this was like a year and a half ago at this point.
I still can't get over how T-Dread reached out to me. Like, how I met him. It's so dumb.
How? Because you just DM'd me on Twitter.
He literally just commented on my UCN video. He put like 2 emojis, said, "Ooh, you will join my podcast."
Yo, he was super formal. He was like, I can even read out the DM because he was like super formal. And I'm like, wow, this guy seems like he's very serious about.
Yeah,
all
then
this.
it turns out to be an absolute fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, he was just a
I
complete
wasn't-
idiot with
I-
me, and I was super formal to him. And then he was like, "You know what? Go on the big podcast."
No, but like this is like his first DM to me. Hey, my name is Tanner. I've been watching your stuff for a bit and really dig the
Not
effort that goes
this
into the editing.
government.
Are you implying that the editing is bad? Saying, I wanted to express my interest in eventually featuring you on a video. I've got a couple of others coming on too. Please let me know if you're down for that. Here's one of my projects. Like, dude, you don't have to be that formal. You're like, Andrew, where's the eventual spare ad? And my DMs just randomly like, calm down. You don't have to be all formal.
You know what I should have asked Rytos before he left?
What?
If he reads my DMs.
I sent him a DM after the podcast and I think he just ignored it.
Yeah, no, I've sent him 2 since the podcast and he hasn't responded.
He's a busy guy.
He is a busy guy. I completely
Yeah.
respect it.
All right, I think we've covered everything.
Yeah, I think we're good here.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's get to the hour 30-minute mark.
Oh, yeah,
Just for the ad revenue.
That's still 6 minutes. What do we do during those 6 minutes? Do you want to like play a quick round of Gardic phone? I don't know.
No,
I'm
I
still
wanna
going
go
to for the Gardic phone round we did on the stream.
You can go
My
eat,
throat was
Cryo.
hurting for like hours after that. I laughed so hard.
All right, chat. Subscribe to Narrow Raven.
And chat,
Yeah,
go
like,
check out
All of
Cryo.
us, but especially
Like
Narrow
the
Raven.
stream.
And go
Mhm.
check out Cryo because his video's coming out in 25 hours. 25 hours. before
25
the
hours,
video comes
25
out.
hours, 25 hours. Love the DCI part 2,
25
love
hours.
the DCI part 2, 25 hours, 25 hours, 25 hours, give me 10,000 subs, give me 10,000 subs. I'm gonna start doing that every stream I'm on now.
25 hours, 25 hours, 25 hours, 75 hours.
What if there was 14 DCI victims? All right, chat, it's been fun. I'm gonna head out of here.
Oh, Raven, what was your theory on the FNAF 4 protagonist again?
So basically, it's Michael by proxy of Roy or if okay. Well, I'm alone now. Okay, Withered's bad. Hi, Withered. I swear to God, if Discord's glitching out and I can't hear you, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, no, I don't know what happened. Me and Cryo just left both at the same time, totally by accident and not planned at all.
Oh wow, you were DMing each other, weren't you?
No, we weren't actually. We just perfectly synchronized that by accident. Oh, wait, he might actually be gone. He's not coming back.
Yeah, no, I told you can go eat.
So,
What
are
if
we good to
Charlie
call it
killed
here?
the DCI victims? Draz.
Yeah, it's
Josh.
William Afton. William Afton is telling us to save them. William Afton was a good guy, just like Foxy.
Oh my God. Will care, guys.
Will care. Will he care? He will care.
Imagine if the MCI was just Fredbear malfunctioning. Yeah, no.
So-
There's a reason why I have that theory, and people are gonna hate it.
What was your theory on the FNAF 4 protagonist again?
As soon as I say he's gonna leave.
No, I'm not.
Promise.
Maybe. Go ahead, Alex.
So,
I actually do want to.
FNAF 4's. Yes, I hate Will Care. I have a very strong thing to. Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone in this chat, and I will preach it to the day I die. You can love someone without caring. William may love his children, but he sure as hell does not care about them. If he cared, he wouldn't let Elizabeth just walk on over to the murder robot named Circus Baby, send his son into the murder bunker, and let the child who is known to harass the absolute living hell out of his other child watch him in a location where it can malfunction. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Thank you, Seeker, for being cool. I'll tell you all the theory. So, basically, with FNAF 4, the reason why I believe it's Michael by proxy of Roy or just an experiment victim.
I just accidentally removed my microphone from the tripod. Give me a second.
Oh my God.
That little clamp on my desk. God, how did I do that?
Love is not equal to care, okay? Love is not equal to care, okay? I love Mountain Dew, but I do not care about it. If I lost it tomorrow, I would not care.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do what Cryo did, and I'm gonna head out. Thanks for having me on. It was really fun.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you for being here, Withered. And everyone, go check him out. When's your next video?
I don't know, like next week. Also, we're doing a stream for my birthday, which is coming up in 3 days. So yeah, go check that out. Go subscribe to me. I'm gonna like leave a link here, even though it's super easy to go to my channel.
Yeah, just go to Wizard's channel. Yeah.
Let me just spam my link here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. Bye. Check out the Return to the Pit video. Thanks, Raven, for having me on. See ya.
Thank you for being here. All right. Now I shall explain the theory. Oh, Block is here. Hi, Block. Okay. But the movie, William. Okay. So the theory, the reason being is because one, the only confirmed person in the FNAF 4 experience that we really have confirmed is Rory or a victim. It depends on if you see. Yeah, don't miss the FNAF 4 stream. I believe that's Sunday, if I remember correctly. On T-Dread's channel, we're doing an overanalyze stream. I'm going to be there. Unwithered's going to be there. Underscore is going to be there. T-Dread, obviously, because it's his channel. Nye is going to be there, and Crash is going to be there, because T-Dread forgot to put Crash on the Hyperdroid episode. And the reason why I say is because of when FNAF 4 takes place. I have a strong feeling that FNAF 4 takes place while Michael is a skin suit for Ennard. And the reason why is because when he gets scooped, the remnant that's in the scoop or whatever's left over is from the FNAF 4 experiment victims, Rory, whoever you think. And it gets injected into him, and then while he's like quote unquote dead, he's not really quite dead because of the remnant. It's kind of like a UCN, so FNAF 4 would set up what UCN becomes. So like FNAF 4 sets up that concept. And later you get UCN, so it sets up that concept. Jaxolotl just absolutely roasted T-Dread. Get roasted, T-Dread. There's so much evidence I haven't even gone to with that Undead. It's not coming out for a while. I have all my bits recorded and edited. But with 14 Theory coming out, I want to kind of finish that series. Finish the Midnight Motorist series, which that is really cool. And then I'm going to get into the protagonist one. So that's not coming out for a while. It's a different take on Remnant Dreamer. The logbook does call Nightmares a recent dream, but it still could be recent. I do think Miss Afton exists, but I don't think she's really important at the time being. It's okay, Zeto. It's not coming out for a while. It's okay. Because 14 Theory pushed it back. It is okay, Zeto. You had strep throat and everything. It is okay. Just take care of yourself. Okay? I'm saying this right now for the record. If I am ever working with anyone and you get sick or you have any issues to where you can't record or edit or anything, it is okay. I would rather wait than make you stress or make you do something while you're sick or not feeling okay. It is okay. I will push it. It is a-okay. Because I always have backup uploads and stuff like that, you know, from UCN gameplay and other stuff. So it is okay. The MCI does play a role in the theory. Basically, the theory is basically everything in FNAF 4 is a mixture of Rory's experience and mine's Michael influence. And Michael and like the nightmare animatronics are basically Michael's like guilt and fear of the MCI. Like Chico's Michael theory, I don't really see the evidence. I really don't. You literally have a chicken that's luring people and killing them and stuffing them in her backpack. It's clear as day, William. And I will say it for the meme. Toy Chica is William Afton. I know, I actually commented on Game Theory's recent video on Now Cover 14 Theory. They definitely didn't see it, though. They definitely didn't see it. Literally, you tell me that the person who made the London Bridge is Falling Down song from like the 1800s or whatever that song was made planned out Five Nights at Freddy's. You tell me that right now, and I'm going to riot. I'm going to crash out. I mean, yeah, something went wrong each time, but yet again, she has an important, like, she literally even has the head of one of them. I have my own theory on the shadows, which I am also working on. You kind of saw it in Shadow Motorist, but Draz, I'm gonna 1v1 you. Draz, do you play Marvel Rivals? I'm gonna 1v1 you. Zeto, you say it, I swear to God. Zeto, I will 1v1 you, I swear to God. Everyone knows Scott time traveled to create this song. Okay, I genuinely think the original intentions was for the mimic to be hardcore mimicking William, and in some aspect get like the casing. I don't think the corpse was meant to be William. I think that was meant to be the person who gets like trapped in the suit when the mimic gets in one of the stories. I forget the story. I think that was the original intention, and that was like gonna all happen, stuff like that. And you're gonna have like, basically that would have been the end of the mimic, because you would have had the mimic, creating Vanny, and then Vanny would have been the main villain later on. But they kind of fumbled that really hard. I am a diamond rank in Marvel Rivals, Draz. Come at me. I main Wolverine, Doctor Strange, and Luna Snow as my mains for each class. Come at me. One v one me. I did see you mention it, Prince, but I didn't read it all because chat was moving really fast. I do want to say, I think Shadow Freddy is way more complex than what we know. I love how 14, by the way, I love how 14 Theory has become a meme. I love the memes about it where everyone's just trying to get like the dumbest of 14s in. It's so hilarious. I think it's funny. And I want more. Make more memes about 14 Theory, please. On Lefty being Golden Freddy, I think it's unlikely. I mean, it's possible, but it's unlikely, in my opinion. Oh, the battery imploded. Rip. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can find something. I wonder if I could find it. Hold on. I'm not gonna see comments for a second. Is this my Wolverine clip where I go off? It is. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right, hold on, everyone. You guys want to see me get a team wipe as Wolverine on Marvel Rivals? Oh yeah, no, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. Whoever made the 14.3 wiki page, at first I did not like it because it was taking evidence we specifically didn't use for a reason and putting it as evidence or stuff like that. So I personally didn't like it at first. It's a lot better now. Like at first there was no credit to me either or anything. So it's definitely a lot better now. You should get Marvel Rivals. Yeah, do we want to see the team wipe? I'm gonna have to mute it though, because I had a toxic teammate who was swearing like crazy. Okay, hold on. I'll just do this. No, that's not. That's not it either. That's it. Okay. You guys get this. No audio though, because I had a toxic teammate who was swearing like crazy. But yes, this is me gameplay. As you can see my name in the top right. It is optional, yes. And this poor mantis gets snatched away from her spawn. I was going to get the 7, but then went back into their spawn, so I couldn't chase them. So yeah, there you go. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, that's my team wipe. On good old rivals. That's when I was like plat, I think. Maybe with the pigtails girl, but I highly doubt it. If you think about it, I mean, Michael puts baby back there, like Michael says, like I put her back together, something like that, in the custom night cutscene, like the last one, like I did it, or whatever. I love Marvel Rivals. It's such a fun game. You know, I play with voice chat because I just want to communicate because I'm playing competitive a lot, but Mantis snatched. Yeah, no, that poor Mantis was trying to run back to spawn and almost made it. I just snatched her away from it. That poor Mantis. Yeah, you know what? Should we go to the 2-hour mark and then kind of call it good for today? Or do we want to hop off for the day and I will see you all on Sunday on T-Dread's channel? The vengeful spirit is obviously Jesus. There are no arguments. Alright, Gab, explain. How is the 7th FPS animatronic Mr. Hippo? Draz, you can type it in multiple messages and I'll read it. I have not had too much FNaF is not bad on the heart. It's when the community gets toxic towards you is when it's bad on the heart. Let's be honest. Like literally, I don't get tired of FNaF. It's just I get so tired from when the community's really toxic. Like there have been times where I just needed to take a break. Five trash gang, Happy Frog, then Mr. Hippo. Interesting. Like, dude, okay, I'm gonna tell everyone this. I made a video about it, and I'm just gonna be. This is like gonna be completely real. Like, this is just more just the person behind the camera. Like this, it's just me, the Xander guy. When I made the Springlock suit series, I think it was part 3. People hated that episode, and like I got a lot of hate for it. It was the first time I ever really got hate for anything, and it really kind of like made me sad for a while. And I decided, you know, at some point I'm gonna make a video talking about toxicity in the community, because like at the point of when I made that video, maybe like a month or 2 later, I started to like talk to other YouTubers. Like I first met Spring, who then introduced me to like all these other YouTubers like Withered and all of them, and they were kind of telling me the same thing that I was kind of telling them. And I was like, you know, I should make a video about this. And it's just kind of like, the video's more just about like, a theory is a theory and you never have to agree with it, but always hear someone out and don't be mean. Have a discussion about it. Ask them, why do you believe this? Why do you think this is like this? Don't say you're stupid, get off, don't make theories. Like, don't do that. Like, if it's a joke, it's fine, but don't be a jerk. Also, hi, Foxy. But please don't spam. And my message to anyone who wants to become a FNaF YouTuber, whether it be gameplay, whether it be theories, whether it be news, whether it's animations, whether it's anything, ignore the haters. Ignore them. Because I have respect for anyone who makes any form of FNaF content and takes it passionately, because it takes so much time and effort to make them. So my honest piece of advice is just go for it. Try your hardest. You will learn. Like, I used to edit on a PS5. And now I'm on a PC on Streamlabs with this setup. Like, I've went from nothing with horrible editing, like those Springlock series, I was making it on PS5, to what I make now with animations and stuff. If I can do it from nothing, so can you. And I hope that one day, if you do go for it, I can work with you one day, because I'm open to collabs with anybody. I used to edit on a PS5. Yeah, there's some Raven behind the scenes advice. Go for it. And I hope to work with you one day. Yeah, I used to edit on a PS5 and record. Because I didn't have a good computer, so. Like, not a lot of people know that. Like, a lot of my early videos were made on PS5. Like, all the way up until, like, my surgeries, basically. Or like, a year past my surgeries. There's a Share Factory Studio in there, so you can record your voice. And then, I had a crappy computer that couldn't edit, so I would have to go on the computer with a USB stick and plug it in, download the images, transfer it to the USB, unplug it, walk over to my PS5, plug it in, and transfer it into Share Factory. And then do all that, and it was just insane. And like, it takes so long because you can't just instantly size stuff, and it like has that certain size, so you have to just hold R1 and it slowly sizes it up. So it would take me like a week to edit a theory video, because of just how slow it was. Now I can edit a theory video in like a day if I really sit down and work on it. Like, I just worked on a video for JoJo or something. I edited it for her and I did like a day. It was a 50-minute video. Like, I always tell people this, there's always a way to achieve your dreams, and you may not have the best thing right now to do that, but work with what you have and you will get there. Like, I've been doing YouTube for about 5 years. FNaF for 2, and PC editing for like a couple months. I started PC editing in like September or October. Learning keyframes and everything. Like, you can do it too. So don't think because you have just a PS5 and you can't edit like me or Rytoast or Game Theory that you're never gonna make it. You very well can. You very well can. Oh, so Draz, I have been reading all of this. It is interesting. I don't know if it's enough evidence, but I think it's interesting. Yeah, no, that's my advice. Like, I always tell people this, I try to keep myself as real to who I am on camera. Like, yeah, I tell people this, I swear off camera, I'm still a person. I swear every now and then off camera. I swore a little bit in this stream. I'm trying to get more comfortable with swearing, not that much, but a little more on camera. That's alright, Solid. I edit on CapCut. That's what I edit on currently. Takes a long time, but yeah, you can very well do it. Unwithered is so nice, by the way. I love talking to Unwithered. He is such a nice dude and so funny. Everyone in like the overanalyzing group is so nice and funny. And like everyone that was in that big stream I've spoken to was really nice. I've spoken to all of them like off camera personally. They're all so nice. When I was making the stream highlights, I was asking like, can I link your videos? They were all fine with it, stuff like that. They were really cool. Like, once you really start getting into the FNaF community and gain out of that kind of rut of you have to get past the toxic part, once you get past that toxic part, it's just smooth sailing from there. Like, yeah, you're still gonna have the occasional person saying you suck, get off, and all that, but ever since I kind of made that video calling that stuff out and kind of ignoring it more, it hasn't really happened that often. Like, I've had some people, of course, tell me I'm stupid and, all that stuff. And it used to get to me, because I wasn't used to it. And yeah, there were times where I, reacted in a way that I shouldn't have, which to those people I do apologize, as always. But I'm better now. People can change. Like, I have no grudge against anyone who doesn't like 14 Theory. I am on PC, I use CapCut to edit. I use purely CapCut at the moment. I do want to learn DaVinci, but I just don't have time. I'd say wait for T-Dread's FNAF 4 stream. I think that'd be fun for T-Dread's FNAF 4 stream, Seeker. Yeah, no. Literally, like... Okay, I highly doubt ID is going to see this. The reason why I have this character, so I always had this character even before ID, like I even knew about ID, but I didn't know how to use the character, so I just used him for like, little pop-ins, for funny moments or whatever. But when I started making FNAF videos, I was like, well, everyone doesn't have a character in there, so I'm just not going to do it. But then I watched ID's video, and it's like, wait, I could just use my character in the corner and make it more like personal. Can you recommend me any CapCut tutorials? Honestly, just mess around and just learn. Mess around with stuff. I mean, I went from not understanding what a keyframe was to literally making like Markiplier edits on it. Like, you can make so many cool edits. Like, the best thing I could say is just learn keyframing. Keyframing is the most difficult but simple thing to learn. The puppet is behind glitch trap. Oh god. Briwak, you scare me. You genuinely scare me. I look at you and I get scared. I see you in my dreams at night. Every second I wake up, I just see you when I close my eyes. Or that comment. Yeah, no, my girlfriend made my character. She made this background. My friend Ko made the rubber ducky, and then one of my viewers, Neon, made the poster, but my girlfriend colored it in. And the one that's used in my videos, the viewer Neon drew like the line art, and my girlfriend colored it in. I generally don't think the 14 means death order. That is something I personally don't believe. It is interesting to bring up. I do think it is interesting to bring up. I just personally don't believe it means anything with death order. I mean, you could say, like, yeah, there's 14 victims, but, like, I don't think it's meant to represent order. I mean, with the stars as well, like, I don't really think so. I mean, it's possible. Briwek, you make one more cursed comment like that, I'm not sleeping tonight. Did you just say Miss Ashton is the protagonist of every game 1 through 6 and potentially is in UCN? I mean, I agree she could be in UCN through Ballora. I do agree with that. It's a possibility because of just how weird her voice lines are. Oh my god. Gab. Gab, please. I see. You put in Michael. Don't do it. Yeah, should I do... Actually, I'm going to ask you all this. Should I do more streams like this? Like, should I actually do more streams like this? Where we just kind of talk and, like, maybe we get, like, other people on stuff like that? Because I am planning on doing a podcast. I've worked on it and stuff, but... The issue with that Payday is that in the FNAF 1 newspapers, it's mentioned that it happens on the same day. So you would essentially have to have the first 4 victims, then the bite, and then Cassidy's death in the same day, basically. Yeah, you want to do more? Okay, yeah, I can do more like this. I can definitely do more like this, yeah. Hey, Terminal's here. Also, just in case any of you are wondering when FNAF's sister locations like 1020 mode and stuff is coming. I haven't had time to grind it, and honestly just a lack of motivation because I was kind of like grinding those FNAF games like crazy. So like the 100% grind just kind of has me drained on it. I will get to it eventually. I'm just kind of drained on it. I think these streams are fun. I like these streams. I want to do them if you want to do them. It's wild this Payday. What you just commented is wild. I'm a creator. I'm a FNAF creator. Put a smile on my face. Actually, I have a you know what, here. Before I go off stream at the 2-hour mark, I want to give you all a theory. I'm not going to elaborate on it, and you guys can just think about it. And I hope you all hate me for it. The carousel that Crying Child liked is the carousel that we see in Help Wanted 2 with Moon. That is all. I'm not elaborating anymore on it. You all can debate on it in chat now. Good luck. Yes, first name. Yes. Yes. I'm not William. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna elaborate anymore on that theory. I'm just gonna let y'all debate on it. I'm not even if you DM me, I'm not telling you anything. I'm not telling you anything more. The carousel that Crying Child likes is the one that we see in Help Wanted 2 at Fall Fest with Moon. Draz, Venom is like one of the hardest characters to aim with. The FNAF Theorist YT community, I think, is built for a debate. It's just the fact that there seems to be an issue with people kind of knowing when to let others speak. That's all. Seeker, no. So here's the deal. So we're having like a 14 theory part 1.5 called Locker Theory, because I saw some people mentioning, well, it kind of falls flat when you have like 16, 17, all these other ones. So we actually sat in call for a while and actually figured out what all of them are. So that's coming. And then 14 theory part 2. So we're kind of having like a 1.5 kind of in between to kind of explain the rest of the lockers. And then we're getting a 14 theory part 2. Which I had the thumbnails made for and everything. Yeah, tell me how many theory you have for the week before. I still need to read. I have the book right here. I just haven't gotten to reading it. Oh god. We don't need that, William. Stay out of FNaF. Stay dead. Also, I do want to say this. If any of you want, like, just the general lore of FNaF Return to the Pit, on my Twitter and in my community page, if you scroll a little bit, I posted my notes from Return to the Pit. It has all the important stuff. No, William was not born in 1980. He would have been 3 years old with kids. Michael would have been older than him in 1983. But, yeah, what was I on about? Yeah, Return to the Pit. I have a thing where it has, like, the page numbers and the quotes and, like, what it says. And it's all the important stuff. And it also has my final thoughts on it. I will say this. Time travel is confirmed. Hold on, let me pull the book up. Give me this. I'm going to read the back of it to you all before I hop off. Okay. This confirms time travel. You, the reader, are Oswald. And after using the ball pit at Jeff's Pizza to travel back in time to 1985, you've brought a sadistic animatronic back into the present. Can you escape this threat, or will it be game over for you and your friends? With over 25 different possible endings and 2 difficulty settings, this one-of-a-kind innovative novel is uniquely... Wait, is this it? No. Where was it? I know it said it somewhere. Oh yeah, travel back in time to 1985. Literally says travel back in time. It's also on my community page terminal. Yeah, no, it literally says you travel back in time on the back of the book. And I think Into the Pit loop is done. Is completely dumb. That's like saying the week before is a loop. It's not. Because literally it tells you to reset to a certain key point every time you die. Like, if I die at, like, a certain point, it will say, okay, go back to this point where it's just a key point. It doesn't say return all the way back to the beginning. But, yeah. Alright, we're at the 2-hour mark. So, I do want to thank you all for being here. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to Riotos for making that video. It was such an honor. Thank you so much to Withered and Cyanide for being here. Go check all of them out. I should put Riotos in the description. I'm going to do that after I end this. So, again, thank you so much to Riotos for making the video and letting me react to it. Thank you to Cyanide for being here. Go check him out. He has a video coming out tomorrow. And go check out Withered. He has a really cool dude. He has stuff coming out soon as well. I do plan on being live again sometime soon with a similar style stream. I'm going to be on T-Dred's channel on Sunday. Go check it out. The stream is like scheduled and everything so you can see it. Go check it out. I will also be there for Withered's stream as well on the 13th. And yeah, I think that's everything I have to cover. Other than there's more UCN content coming this month, and next video should be Locker Theory unless Cryo forgets about it again. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. It was a lot of fun. This is definitely the coolest experience I've ever had and the most viewers I've ever had, like just on a random stream. This was so cool. Thank you to everyone who is here. Thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you to everyone who contributed to it. I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe and peace out.